Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Willie Fetty, and I am joined today by my co-host Mongo. And welcome to the Late Cast, completely different than the Slime Cast. Just playing, it's actually the Slime Cast, but late night. Um, and it's brought to you as always by Retro Tech Repair. Whenever I get a clothing brand at some point. Uh, I am joined as always by my co-host Mongo. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine, Fetty. Just fine, just fine.
Just fine. Not great.
Well, I mean, once gas starts hitting $2 again, then I'll be great.
Yeah, whenever we go back to 2008.
hmm
Yeah, I'm sure people want to hear about gas prices. We can go into that if you want. Shit is
No, we got
crazy,
we got a
dude.
whole list of stuff we're talking about tonight.
Yeah, so tonight's gonna be a little bit different. Our person who was supposed to be with us bailed. We were supposed to be interviewing a brand new streamer, like literally like fresh off of two streams, like trying to get into it. And we were gonna share some wisdom. Well, I was gonna impart some wisdom. Mongo was going to write down and take notes. Um, I'm just playing, bro. But no, but yeah, we were gonna just kind of just impart some wisdom and give this guy a platform to speak, but now we kind of just got thrown a curveball. He was the one who wanted to do it at 11 o'clock at night for me, and now we're doing a late cast. I'm sipping on a stiffy, got it in my Snorlax cup. Mongo isn't hosting me, so he probably can't see my stream, but it's fine. Um, and and Yeah, we are live. Dude, it's crazy being on a podcast this late, huh?
Oh yeah, just so late.
Like I'm used to just like, doing this shit around like 7.
hmm
But yeah, man. So basically we're just going to be topics for today. We're just going to be talking about Pokemon like cuz that's what we both stream. We're going to be talking about the struggles of streaming and just shit that's happening in our lives and some crazy ass shit, man. So, and I'm cussing up a storm. This is gonna go great and monetize on YouTube.
Oh,
Uh,
so.
can't wait to bleep all these out in editing.
Mhm.
Speaking of editing, have you got an editor yet? Like, have you gotten
Me?
like editing software? Yeah.
No, I haven't. I haven't even recorded anything yet. I did one thing today. I made sure to download and save the clip of me finishing my perfect Pokedex grind because those VODs get deleted in like 14 days for me.
Oh, you don't have them on like once you clip it, it stays forever.
Maybe I don't know.
You can like check your clips and like download them from there.
All right.
Look. One of these days, I'm gonna have to just like have you on a call off stream, and just be like, look, this is all my knowledge. Which, granted, like I said earlier today in stream, it's a miracle that I could even do what I do, because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I've had a lot of help. Um, but yeah, so I guess let's just go ahead and get into it, man. Like Scarlet and Violet, dude. The Nintendo Direct is coming soon. Like it's about to be June. Like we're about to get a Pokemon Presents. What do you think they're gonna show off? Like what is it? What do you think they're gonna show off, dude?
Obviously, I'm going to go with the middle stage evolution, if not the whole of the starters. I feel like that's a given.
Right.
Other than that, I think they're going to probably not divulge the whole thing, but probably be a little bit of a teaser of the actual gimmick or mechanic this year. We'll say,
Yeah.
which everybody is, you know, certain that it's going to be something to do with changing types or something like that, just based on the old game theories we're having.
Dude, I think that's such an idiotic thing, man. Like I
hmm
was saying earlier, like before stream when we were discussing our notes, like all of the gimmicks so far have been something that can easily grasp onto, that kids can easily grasp onto. Like, because it is a game made for kids. Like, yeah, Arceus was a little bit more adult themed because it was made for the fans who enjoyed growing up with the series. I really do think Arceus was made for those people. But but it still had the kids game era on it. Like it still had the little kids era spin, but it lets you do what you want. But
Hmm.
like Mega Evolution is just a button, Z moves is just a button, and Gigantamax is just a button. It's a nuke, right?
Hmm.
Basically, all Gigantamax is a 3-turn Mega Evolution. It's just a little bit more powerful. And
Yeah, that's.
what's up?
I mean, that's why I never. I think that's why I stopped playing any type of competitive battling. Well, that and I also, I got a full time job and everything that took away my time. But I kind of stopped competitive battling the generation after megas were introduced because it just seemed like it's the same stuff just reheated in a sense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Z moves sucked. Like I hated Z
Yeah.
moves, and the fact that you can Mega Evolve and have a Z move, like that's just on the same team. It's just like I have no I can't even my frustrations with the series. But I don't want to go into that yet. But what I think is like what I said today during stream was like when I was streaming was I think I was talking to Snow, and I was saying like what I think is this what I think they were doing is Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was to see if we wanted chibi designs back. Like if we wanted the old school Pokemon feel back. Like yeah, people hate BDSP. I get it. Like people hate Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That's what BDSP means for anybody who's new to the Pokemon community. But like to me, I actually enjoyed playing those games. Like I enjoyed revisiting Sinnoh in that aspect. But like, will I choose it over Legends Arceus? Hell no. But like, the thing is that I think that that was an experiment to see if we would want that again because that's what people were begging for. They were begging for a return to form. So we got it. And people didn't get what they wanted. They didn't get the platinum content. And I still feel like even if they did get the platinum content, they complain. But because that's just the Pokemon community. I'm sorry, guys, but that's just how that shit is.
Yeah,
But
I can't wait to listen to the next 5 years of where's the black and not black and white. Sorry, yeah, that's Gen 5, right?
yeah,
Black and white. Yeah, where's the black and white remakes?
yeah, we want them exactly the same. We want them just like I can't wait. I can't wait 5 years from now. Whenever they say Brilliant Diamond Shiny Pearl is a great remake,
Mm.
because that's what happened with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. People hated that shit whenever it came out. Now look at it, best remake of all time, better than Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's what people were saying. Like on Twitter, I'm like, yo, I scroll through Twitter. I'm like, what are these takes? I get that Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was great. I enjoyed it. I beat it in a day. I enjoyed that game. But like it just doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense the Gen 2 hate as well. But we'll get to that. But
Yeah, going back to your chibi argument, the ironic thing is when I'm thinking about it, if you grew up back in the day with the N64 and stuff like that,
mm-hmm.
same parent company, they were great at adding the little features. I remember them, and I think it was Banjo Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, GoldenEye had a lot of it. It's been notorious with it. They had stuff, and I mean they call it cheat codes back then, but whatever. It was features that you could change the design to do these. Like you can do a big head mode. You can
Mm-hmm.
do, obviously weapons and ammo and stuff. But you could change the game in certain like graphical or content sense. And since then, like you're making you're making a statement about okay, maybe they want to test if we want to go back to the chibi stuff. You have they should have the ability with the technology they have now, with the amount of funding and profit into their game market, they could make it to where we have both. Just you have a chibi set and you have this um,
I don't know how that would work
crazy
in a
bug eye
3D
thing.
environment.
Yeah,
I don't know how that would work in a 3D environment. I feel like the whole thing is like top down is chibi, right?
yeah,
And 3D is open world.
yeah.
But
Well, if we're gonna do that like that though, I will say you will have to do it as the BDSP chibi. It wouldn't work otherwise.
right. I mean, and you know why they did cheat codes, right?
No, I don't know.
So half the reason they did cheat codes was because back in the day, Nintendo was so strict that in order to add extra content into their games, they would do certain button combinations that would let you do that, and that just kind of carried forward up until like the GameCube era.
Hmm.
And then after that, whenever we got into the PS3, Xbox 360 era, they were like, "Oh, we could pay for stuff. They we can people can open their wallets for crazy stuff like this."
Hmm.
But um, my next like to get back to my point, I like what I was saying is that today I said I think BDSP was to see if we wanted to go back to it. The fan backlash was fucking real, right? But they did add a lot of stuff right with BDSP that people like that goes unnoticed. Like they added new animations, like which they've been doing constantly. Like people have been keeping that under the radar, like not noticing. They've added new animations for everything. Like they've added like the cell shading, like the way they shaded the Pokemon in that game looks great. It's not Let's Go Pikachu level, but it's great. And like just I don't know. It's I guess it's just because it's Diamond and Pearl, right? But the Elite Four, people wanted that, and now they were complaining about it. But I love the fact that the Elite Four was so hard.
Yeah.
Like like I had a competitive team going into it, so I was fine. But like the Elite Four should always be a challenge, like always. It
Right.
shouldn't be like Gen 2 AI where they fucking use a full heal at full health.
True.
Like it should be yeah, they have competitive Pokemon. You should be ready for this. Like that's why the XP share was always on is you should be ready for this moment. Like and they let you catch Pokemon early in the underground.
Right.
And so to keep going with my point, I think Sword and Shield, the wild area, was their first test at seeing if a 3D environment for Pokemon would work, not
Yeah.
fixed camera angles, right? Because
Yeah.
I will always stand by the fact that Sword and Shield were 3DS games that they upscaled. I will always stand by that fact. The animations are the same, the Pokemon sprites are the same, and you can take Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire right now. I could load up my emulator right now, put it in 4K, and it looks like Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
And so, and they already said they were developing a game for the 3DS. Then Nintendo said, "Oh, our Switch is coming out. Put your game on our Switch."
Hmm.
So, I think that they had the game done, and they decided to add the wild area as like their experiment into 3D, right? And then I think the culmination of that and the because everyone loves the wild area.
Oh yeah.
Yes the trees suck. People are making fun of the trees, but like people love the wild area. So I think that's why Arceus came about. Is
Oh yeah.
we got we have the classic style Sinnoh remake and Arceus, and whichever one was better received is the one that they were going to go with. And I think all of this was culminating into a point of here's the art style we're going with, here's what we're doing, and now they've figured out because they added animations for Overworld to make it look like in Arceus to make it look like the Pokemon actually are alive and live there instead of static. So I think that that point right there, I think that they've finally figured out how to make a game on the Switch. That they have been like because the graphics from the game look great on the teaser trailer
Yeah.
and it's actual gameplay footage. So they had to have learned how to allocate RAM, how to like determine pop in where it's acceptable, where it's not, and like allocate RAM on the Switch. It's their third game. Why wouldn't they be able to do that?
Right.
And what's up, Dree Busy? This is a dude I met at work today. He like he's a good Halo fan and he's actually tuning in the stream. Welcome. You've joined our late cast.
Doctor Busy B13.
Yeah, there it is. I can't
Yeah.
read dyslexia, but welcome to us talking and rambling for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Scarlet and Violet is going to be like the culmination of everything, right?
Yeah.
Like they've allocated themselves. They've figured out how to make a Switch game.
Yeah. I do when you were saying like you were comparing BDSP and Pokemon Legends Arceus where they want to get some data to where which one responds best with fans.
Mm-hmm.
So we do know, obviously BDSP came out a month, like we'll say a month before Legends Arceus,
Right.
essentially. And I'm looking. I wanted to get the confirmation for myself. Really, I pulled up the Twitch categories and I typed in Pokemon just to see. Do you want to take a guess at the numbers for viewers in Pokemon Legends Arceus and BDSP?
I'm guessing that BDSP is higher because the egg breeding. I'm
You are actually very very wrong.
Are you serious? Arceus is like way more?
Yes, Arceus right now. I mean, obviously these aren't uh, super duper numbers. Pokemon Legends Arceus right now, as of 10:18 Central Standard Time, May 29th, 1.2 thousand views.
Yeah.
BDSP 158.
Well, so that should tell you right there.
Yeah, and it's funnier, even funnier to me actually. The Pokemon trading card game is beating both of those.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people stream in the Pokemon trading card game when they open packs.
Yeah.
I stream in just chatting when I do that because I'm not a heathen.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But actually, I'm looking at all these. BDSP is the lowest below
it's not
Fire
below.
Red.
It's not below gold, silver, and crystal because those are the lowest categories in the entire thing.
Yeah, I think it's just showing me the top 5 really right now. But they're below Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green,
Hmm.
Sword and Shield, and Pokemon Go.
Oh my God, Pokemon Go. Did you take
Yeah.
my advice and start reading Pokemon Go Twitter?
Oh, I didn't. Fuck, I should have.
Dude, Pokemon Go Twitter is so good.
I actually get the tweets from them. I just need the.
You need to follow them and you need to just start whenever they add something, you need to just read the comments. It is the funniest shit ever because they have no idea what Pokemon is. It's kind of like Dr. Busy right now. Probably doesn't understand what we're talking about if he's not a Pokemon fan.
Yeah.
But
It's the at Pokemon Go app, correct?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or it should be like at Pokemon Go or something like that. It's like it'll say Pokemon Go official. You know, a little check mark.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think all of this was culminating into what we're about to get. And like people were like thinking that Scarlet and Violet's gonna be time travel is the gimmick, Celebi's the mythical. Like the theory that I want to be true is that that Scarlet School is doing research on Mew and Violet School is doing research on Celebi, and like those are your two mythicals that you end up meeting because you're not legendaries, right? But they're the mythicals. You're doing research tasks just like in Arceus. You're doing research tasks to go up in grades in your school, and your research tasks are like, hey, find out how this Pokemon connects to this Pokemon, or find out, just like the research task for Arceus, except you're going up in grades in school. The higher grades you go up, you face each teacher's grade, and those are their gym leaders.
Mm-hmm.
8 grades, 8 grades, 8 gym leaders.
That was such a great addition, and I do applaud. I'm gonna say Game Freak. I'm not gonna give Nintendo the credit. I applaud Game Freak for making the Pokedex more involved in a game.
Oh yeah, dude. First off, congratulations, by the way, on completing a perfect dex. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Like,
Oh,
for anyone in this chat that does not know, this man right here did the impossible and completed the Pokédex 100%. Not just 10 tasks like I did, 100% of the dex. And that is a feat in itself. And he streamed almost the whole thing.
mm-hmm.
So, which means he streams for about 2 hours a day. So, like, it took him a month or something like that, like a month
Oh
and a
no, I
quarter.
think I started back in late February, early March, so about 3.
Yeah, so about 3 months to finish his decks because he streams 2 hours a day. So it is possible, fellas. He didn't use the Magikarp strat like I asked him to, but like it's not like I know what I'm talking about or anything, Mongo.
I mean, I did use it, but usually I only did the Magikarp thing for status moves. I mean, you would think that'd be great for doing all these strong and agile styles. You'd be very surprised about
Buy
how many
Lepa
Pokemon.
Berries.
Yeah, Lepa berries too. But you'd be really surprised about how few or how many Pokemon do not have uh boosting moves.
True. Oh wow, I didn't even think about that. And you could probably maximize it by going up against a Pokemon with a Pokemon that you know that other Pokemon you need it to use a certain move. and you
Oh
know
yeah.
that your Pokemon will use a certain move and like all of that. You probably had that all planned out. It wasn't all off the top of your head. You probably had that thing all planned out.
No, I did think of a little bit on a lot of them, but after a couple
100.
hundred, yeah, you kind of like you just that's why I started. Most of I think all my streams had music in the background because really it's just long periods of either me just like or
Oh, by the way, for the
quietness.
view for the listeners, for the audio listeners, he just made a derp face.
Yeah,
You gotta remember, we're doing a podcast. People are listening to this thing.
right.
But yeah, man, I think Scarlet and like people are like time travel and yada yada yada. I'm like, dude, my idea is solid. We do research tasks leading for Pokédex research tasks. They're like, here's your Pokédex, your first Pokédex. You're a kid. Here's your first Pokédex. Go out in the wild. Gain these stars to go up grades, and every grade you go up, you have to fight a gym leader as a boss. And then your last thing is basically like not Elite Four, it could be like high school, right, or something like
Yeah.
that. Like you fight
Oh,
the high schoolers.
be more. Yeah, I think it'd be better
Oh
if
my
you like.
God! Hold on. The rival is a bully,
Oh, no,
dude. No, no,
it would.
like an actual
No,
school
no, no. I
bully,
would love that. I would love that.
an actual
Trust.
just school bully.
Look, that'd be great. It's Nintendo.
It's your
That's
best
not
friend.
gonna happen.
It's your best friend. He
That's gonna be your
he.
best friend since childhood. You were born
Yeah,
in the same hospital. It's
dude. But if it's a class bully who's gonna threaten to give you swirlies and stuff and be cheesy and everything,
oh
oh, it'd
yes.
be so good.
Give me the Gary Oak again, please.
Not even like I want a brand new like, oh yeah, like if you lose this Pokemon battle, I'm giving you a swirly.
Yeah, but yeah, I would love, and it's based out of Japan, so it might. Or I mean, obviously, I know it's based in like Spain,
Mm-hmm.
like where the setting is, but it's it's Japan who's making it. I would love it if the people like their Elite Four is going to be like the student council.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like student
Yeah,
council and the champion's the principal.
yeah, or the secret boss.
Who do you think the evil team's? Hey, you think there is going to be an evil team? Because we didn't get
Uh,
one in Arceus, and it was fine. We got Volo, I guess. Spoilers, but
yeah,
like,
and really in Sword and Shield there wasn't really an evil team. I mean, there was Team Yell, but they were more like a fan base.
yeah, and then Rose just got kind of
Yeah,
blindsided by power, which I
yeah,
honestly think is a great. People hate on Rose, but I think that that's a great heel shift. Like he went from being like really nice to being like power hungry,
yeah.
which is like such a good motive. Like, oh, I want to do this one thing that could blow up in my face to give us power forever.
Yes.
And
Actually, you know what? It'd be really cool if the evil organizations was actually they took a page out of Sword and Shield, and it's the principals that are the evil ones. The student council is kind of on your side.
well, apparently, your rivals are going to be the rival school. It's kind of already been announced that your
Oh,
rivals are going to be the rival school. Like, so it's going to be people from the other school. Oh, do you think we're going to have to fight the other school's teachers or the other school's, like, student council?
no, I don't think they can be the
Competition
main.
competitions. It's going to be competitions between the schools, and you get, like, merit badges or something for,
Yeah,
like, doing it.
yeah, but I'm just trying to think of a scenario with like two schools being the rivals, where's the
Team pride,
uh,
dude. School pride.
no, I was each Pokemon game has some type of either world domination foiling or end of the world scenario
Or
you have to
stakes.
stop.
High stakes.
High stakes, getting into college. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, where's the high stake? What's the high stakes whenever it's a school-based game? Is the real question. Like
Yeah.
maybe the high stakes are. I think Hoopa's gonna be in this game. You remember
Yeah.
Hoopa, the bull,
Oh, I
like
remember.
that opens up portals,
Yeah.
and that could be causing havoc by opening up portals around, and the champion or whatever of the region has trying to stop the portals and all of that stuff, and it could be an end of the world disaster because we've never had Hoopa unbound in a game.
Mm.
So
A main series game.
Yeah, so Hoopa Unbound like showing up, like going rampant because the evil organization came to Spain to use Hoopa's portals and made it Hoopa Unbound, and that's like the legendary for this game. And Hoopa's a psychic type, and the Riddler's been teasing that the psychic type's on the cover. So
Mm. Oh, you know what? Bring back Team Rocket. Team Rocket's moved into
man,
town.
fuck,
Your two
dude,
schools have.
dude, we've had two Team Rockets. Giovanni's gone. Bring back, bring back Team Plasma, bro.
I thought Team Plasma got
Yeah,
also.
Getz has kind of got like offed.
Mm.
Um,
Oh, we need what's that? What's that detective that's supposed to be a time travel like seeker or
oh,
something?
Looker.
The Looker. Maybe we can finally get some more backstory with him.
I mean, I think that's what the Detective Pikachu game was.
You think? With the game, I ain't see the game.
Yeah, there's it was a game first, then it was a movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on 3DS. It's actually at my local GameStop. I should probably pick it up
Mm.
and
That's worth that.
then proceed not to play it.
Yeah.
I picked up Kingdom Hearts on the 3DS, that Kingdom Hearts 3DS one. I heard it
Oh
was
yeah.
really good, and
Yeah, it was very fun. It was a good twist.
I
liked
haven't
it.
played it. I got it like 4 months ago. I was so excited about it, but
You might as well not. They're gonna drop a new deluxe remastered re-edition 2.3.
dude,
Probably play.
Kingdom Hearts Force trailer. Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh. But yeah,
We still don't
so
have
huh?
we still don't have a date for that's official release yet, do we?
Nah, but if we get in a trailer this early, it's better than Kingdom Hearts 3.
That's
But
true.
um what do you think the new mechanic's going to be? Because like we touched on it earlier about like all the moves and stuff. I don't think it's going to be changing your type. It
Yeah.
can't be. It literally cannot be changing your type. There might be a Pokemon that changes types depending on moves like Arceus, right?
Hmm.
There
Yeah.
might be a Pokemon or a held item that if you're holding the item, whatever move you're using becomes super effective, right?
Right. Well,
That could be the gimmick.
yeah. Well, what I think we both discussed this before on stream and off stream. I like to think when I'm thinking of a new gimmick, based on what we've seen in Legends of Arceus and what little we've seen from the trailer. This is what because Arceus has the legend plate, kind of giving hints to the type thing.
Yeah,
The trailers, the big town square, which is really
all the
featured in the
types.
yeah, all the tribes. And I don't know, for me, and I've told you this before. I think I've talked about it on my last podcast too. I just think this gimmick, like you said, we don't want it to go to all the Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a button, and, make it an item or something like that. But
Item would be fire.
I think in this game, we're finally going to see a boost to normal type Pokemon. I think that's going to be the key. Like maybe they can change moves or use some type of energy something.
Like what I said with Sylveon, where like Sylveon has a hidden ability of like making any normal type move be like a fairy type move.
Yeah, but it's gonna be. I feel like there's gonna be a boost to normal types.
But I told you this too. Normal's one of my favorite types. If you haven't noticed by like my Pokemon selection, but like, um, the thing about that is there's so many normal type moves, and on top of that, there's so many normal type Pokemon.
Right.
Almost every single bird's a normal type.
Yeah, there's very few actual just regular flying types. I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
One of them's a legendary,
Yeah.
and that's it. So you like it literally it's all normal flying. Everything. And every flying type has a secondary type. I think I'm trying to remember the one Pokemon that's pure flying, but pure flying's actually would be like really broken, not going to lie. But you can look it up. You can be my Google.
I'm the Bing boy, but for Google.
Yeah, for sure. You got a bigger screen than me this time, so.
Yeah. Actually, there's three.
Oh.
There's Tornadus,
Yeah, see, one of the legendary.
and then Rookidee and Corvisquire.
Corvisquire's just a flying type?
Yep, both of them.
Mm. Okay, cool. And then it evolves into a steel flying, which is overpowered as fuck.
Yeah, I hate that. My boy Skarmory got knocked down the ladder rankings because of that.
Hey, look, dude, Skarmory still will fit on any Gen 2 team.
Yeah.
and any Gen 4 team.
Yeah.
But
That's just kind of what I'm saying. I mean,
look, man, it can't be a normal type thing. It can't. There's too many normal types, like I'm telling you.
yeah. Well,
There's too
that's
many.
that's the thing though. There's so many.
But it has to apply to every Pokemon in order to be a gimmick.
Well, maybe it's not the Pokemon themselves,
You think it's
but
the
maybe
move?
just the moves itself. Like maybe there's some kind of mechanic.
Oh,
Let's
they
take
have to hold a certain item in order to make
Yeah.
the normal type move a certain thing, like make a hyper beam a water type move, or make
Yes.
like a hyper beam a fairy type, hyper beam a steel type move.
Right. So
Yo,
so what I'm thinking is there'll probably be something. I don't know what they're going to call it. Let's call it essences. Maybe you do something where you collect essence in the game,
yeah,
something, and then there's some kind of item that you infuse it with, and going into the battle, you could turn like moves like hyper beam. Probably not all normal moves.
body slam, still getting
Yeah.
static and making it like an electric type move or something.
You can do
Ooh,
like freeze slam, flame slam, something like that.
mm-hmm.
And it's just,
Hmm.
we don't have. I think whenever we
What if
get the
we
next
just
trip,
don't have a gimmick?
that would be great too. I would love that.
What if we just don't have a gimmick this time? And since
Yeah.
we're like, because usually we're able to guess the fucking gimmick by now. From just a
Yeah.
teaser trailer, we're usually able to guess the gimmick. We've always been able to. So, like, what if we just don't have a fucking gimmick? Like, people are like, oh, sound types getting added. Yeah, no, fuck you. Oh, no, new evolution. No, they're done with evolutions unless they add a brand new type, which they won't.
Yeah.
Like, I think that maybe we just don't have a gimmick this time. We've had gimmicks. We've had gimmicks since Gen 3. Let's just not have a gimmick this time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, we've had gimmicks the whole time. Gen 1 is the only game without a gimmick. Gen 2 had breeding. Gen 2
You
had
can't have a
breeding.
gimmick when you start something.
Yeah, Gen 2 had breeding. Gen 3 had weather. Gen 4 had permanent weather. Gen 5 had what was Gen 5's?
That's black and white. Yeah.
Triple battles or something like that.
Wasn't triple and rotation battles? Wasn't it both?
Rotation battles was X and, or was X and Y was triple? No, X and Y was Mega Evolutions. Rotation battles happened in Alola.
You think?
Yeah.
I thought it was earlier than that.
It might have been, but either way, like that's still the gimmicks. You know what I mean? We've had a gimmick every generation. Gen 1's gimmick was glitches. So, I don't know, man. I look, as long as it's easy for the kids to understand, then I think it's gonna be the gimmick.
Yeah.
Like, who knows, dude? All of them could come back. Mega Evolution, Z moves. Oh, my idea for the gimmick was time distortion.
Yeah.
That was mine. Like literally it combines like all of the best stuff. Like literally you get to rewind a move.
Can you give me a description of what you mean by rewind a move?
So basically, say you take a super effective hit.
Yeah.
You it takes a move slot like Gigantamax. You waste a turn to rewind the move. Like say you get crit.
Mm-hmm.
You rewind the move. It's a do-over button.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, like do-over button would be pretty cool. I mean, that it's not complicated. It's simple. Just a do-over button. I don't know how you would implement it, but Game Freak might. I don't know.
Let's let the nerds over at Game Freak decide that.
Now, who do you think's getting new forms? Is the real question.
Well, it was leaked that there's only going to be one new regional variant.
Right. Who do you think's gonna be? We're in Spain. I mean, like Tauros probably.
That would make sense. I mean, Spain is known for the bullfights and such.
Tauros into Minotaur.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Call it like Minotauri or like Minotauros.
That sounds like it should be more of an evolution than it should be a.
Yeah, no. I'm saying like it gets a regional evolution.
Okay.
So
you think a form and a regional evolution?
New form would be Milk Tank, dude. People
That
are
wouldn't be
saying
bad.
buffalo, and I'm like, dude, it's a buffalo.
Yeah, that's buffalo. That's more of a plains thing.
Yeah, like it's a buffalo. What are you talking about? But like, have Milk Tank have the form, and like have Taurus have the evolution,
Hmm.
or just give my boy Jumpluff a little, you know,
Hmm.
a little actually make him viable.
Yeah, because wasn't Hoppip revealed in the trailer?
Yeah, at flying in the air, twirling in the air, which means totally confirms for me that we can catch Pokemon outside of battle.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. Like there's got to be feather balls.
Yeah, because how the hell? Because Hoppip is not going to be something aggressive that flies down to you, like how they had Corviknight and stuff and
Yeah,
Shield.
and we can't. What, we're gonna whistle for it? That'd be so stupid if we had to do that.
Yeah.
All right, but moving on. We've talked about kind of Mega Evolution and everything, and like how everything basically breaks the game. I honestly think it's all focused on nostalgia for real. Like, I really do think that, because like how I always say the best gen's Gen 2, and, a lot of people disagree with me. I think that Gold, Silver, and Crystal, whenever people are like, I can't even play those games anymore. And I'm like, dude, I play those games every day. Like, I really do. I have a Game Boy Color to play those games every day. I have multiple Game Boy Colors. Like, I like to trade with, right? With LCD back mods and stuff.
Right.
And the Pokemon Center exclusive Gold and Silver one. And a Pokewalker. Like, I love those games. But, like, I can admit that they have flaws. Like, they're not perfect. But, like, I think that most people, like, in the Pokemon community, they just don't know what they want. And if they get what they want, but one thing's missing that they think about, they get pissed, and they're like, "Well, Gen 5 was better," or Heart Gold and Soul Silver were the best games ever made, but Kanto sucks.
Mm.
And it's just like, dude, what are you talking? Like, what do you want? Like the haters on Legends Arceus, I'm like, bro, like they're like, we want regular battles back. We want random encounters back. I'm like, yo, this was made as a collectathon, and I think that this really showed Legends Arceus really showed that catching Pokemon in the wild, like, because it is random encounters. Like, it
Right.
really is. Like, yeah, you can go to where they spawn, but they might not be there. Like, I think that this is like how it should be from now on. I
Oh
think
yeah.
I wouldn't mind tall grass with the little exclamation point. I wouldn't mind it, right? But at the same time, like, this is how it should always be. I should not have to engage a Pokemon in battle if I'm skilled enough
Yeah.
and like catch it.
Yeah. Yeah. The tall grass thing or the rustling grass, whatever you want to do it. I think those should still be part of the game because that's
Fishing
kind of like
definitely though too.
yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a throwback. That's a legacy thing. But I think to make them like not hated by like half your community, there needs to be something attached with it, like how we could do like how hidden grottos used to be. Like there's a increased chance of that Pokemon having either a hidden ability or maybe increased shiny
Mm,
odds or something. Throw something
mm.
with it, so it's not just another thing you have to watch out for. You don't accidentally stumble into when you're trying to actually hunt the main way.
Like I said, I still hope shiny hunting's the same way
Oh
because
God, please.
this is like, dude, I've gotten this down to a formula, and like this is like my brand now. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
which brings me into the next thing that I was gonna say. This becoming my brand now has really stunted my growth. Like well, it's grown. I've grown, but I've become what I've feared the most. I've become a PokeTuber, and like, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But like,
Mm,
I like playing Resident Evil. I got Resident Evil stuff on. I like playing Sonic. It's my favorite franchise. I like playing
right.
other things. I like playing Halo with the boys,
The
loading it up,
boys.
loading up Halo. I like loading up Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like, I'm excited. I wanted to play Kirby on stream, but it got one view.
Mm, hurt.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
what am I supposed to do?
It's tough, man. I mean, you see these streamers. I mean, I follow one. He is known as a COD guy. He gets his audience, his living, his legacy is playing Call of Duty. and the way the state of it's in now, he's doing other things. He's becoming variety. He's done God of War. He was doing I think Witcher 3 today.
Yeah.
He's used to several thousand people being in his chat the entire time. A couple hundred now.
Yeah, it's disappointing because
Mhm.
like if you don't have the content, like the reason I'm able to pump out shiny streams and they're great is because I'm lucky enough to like, and I've noticed now that I'm fucking lucky as shit when I watch other hunters and they get like one shiny per stream.
Yeah.
The reason I'm able to pump out content is because I'm just back to back to back. Like the last shiny I just got, where I just went from shiny whatever shiny Datrix to shiny Sneasel,
Oh
literally
yeah.
back to back. Like, and it's
Great
shit.
shiny.
Yeah, it's like, but it's shit like that. That's like I'm able to pump out content, and I can talk to chat and
Yeah.
goof off. But like, if I'm playing Halo, I'm gonna throw for content and like chat with my friends. And if I can't play Halo by myself, I have to have my boys with me, or it's not fun for chat.
Right.
And that's like a thing too. Is like I want to make more content. Like I said, I'm gonna do the podcast even if it has 0 viewers. Like I'm gonna do the podcast no matter what. This is what I wanted. I've always wanted to do a podcast, so I'm always gonna continue to do this every Sunday. But
Right.
like now, as I'm getting bigger, I'm at 69 subs. I think.
Giggity.
Yeah, I think I'm at 69. I might be at 68, somewhere in the high 60s. Like I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to have subs. I'm starting to like get 100 views on certain videos. Like especially like any video that I stream for 5 hours or more has like 80 or plus viewers on it.
Yeah.
And like now I got to start making videos for YouTube, making sure that they're edited right, and like and I got to work a job because Twitch ain't paying my ass.
Oh yeah. That's the thing.
Like so it's one of those things of like this can go into one of the topics that you wanted to talk about, which was like growing streamers and stuff
Oh
like
yeah.
that. Like that we both agreed that would be a good thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
having to go on different platforms.
Right. Because I was just thinking while you were saying that you're known as a Pokemon guy here on Twitch. I mean, the only thing you can do because you haven't signed an exclusivity contract with Twitch to only stream on Twitch yet,
Mm.
correct?
Yeah, no, I haven't.
I mean, the only option I can think of if you're looking for solutions for that is just keep your Twitch Pokemon only, and then maybe you have a YouTube channel. Maybe try to stream there when you're doing variety stuff until you actually get a partnership and Twitch starts paying your ass.
Well, I mean, Twitch is paying my ass, but the checks aren't
Well, good money.
the checks aren't coming in. Like
Yeah.
like the checks are not arriving. So I'm literally 68 subscribers. I should at least have a check. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leak any of my fucking ad revenue, but like it's good enough for me to have a check as well for ad revenue. And it's like,
Right.
where are those coming from? Where are they? Like I know
Don't know.
they're owned by Amazon. That shit should be Prime to me.
Yeah.
Like what do you mean? But like like I said though, I mean I'm enjoying shiny hunting because like yes, it's getting a little boring.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not. Like I don't want to do this forever. Like before I started shiny hunting Arceus, I was breeding in BDSP, right? And like Masuda method breeding, and I was getting great odds, like under 500 shinies. I got a shiny Piplup in like 80 tries, like
Damn.
still lucky shit, right? But like the content there was like me just chatting.
Right.
Now it's like, oh, I have to rapid fire this bitch. And if I go through 3 outbreaks, MMOs, like massive mass outbreaks, without getting a shiny, I'm losing 10 viewers.
Oh yeah.
And like it's starting to scare me because I do like, yeah, my Resident Evil streams will do great. Like those always do great. Like, but like what if I want to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? I bought the game to play it. Like there's a lot of games that I've bought. Like I tried playing Elden Ring, my chat didn't help at all, and then fucking left. Like what am I supposed to do? And that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying about like you were saying about like Twitch not promoting their up and coming streamers. Like me getting a level 4 hype train, like 1% off of a level 5 hype train to be on the front page of Twitch, like, and it was 1 second off from the donation to do it. Like,
Dang.
like that, I should be on the top. Like, even if I'm like like I was like I would think I was like a 60 viewer Andy at that point. Like, I should be on the front page. Like, I should be like on the top of my category. It doesn't matter if I have 60 viewers and someone else has 1,000. Like, I should be at the top of my category because all of a sudden I'm hype training, right? Which not a lot of
Right.
people can do, right? Like, not a lot of people have a hype train going, and it's like, so we should celebrate. Twitch should celebrate that instead of like pushing me to the bottom, even though I've looked at people's views and like some of my videos have more views than they have concurrent viewers and they're above me on the stat boards.
Hmm.
And it's just so weird. Like, it's weird how they want to, and this isn't me talking shit about Twitch, right? Like, this is just me
Yeah.
saying, like, Twitch has a lot of great features that even YouTube doesn't have, right? Like,
Right.
Twitch has like so many good features. It's such a good platform, but like just little tweaks to like maybe have like a new creator section, right? Like for
Right.
people under 100 viewers, you're there because a lot of people love watching small streamers, but they're hard to find.
Right. I actually think a lot of people don't know that when you go into a category, a game, or whatever you want to do they even know that there's a sort feature that you can do from highest to lowest or lowest to highest? Or,
I didn't know that.
yeah, like, let's see, I'll go into games right now.
I'm
Let
just
me
saying
do,
I didn't know that at all. I
yeah,
Whenever we rated that dude earlier, like I scrolled all the way down and
oh, yeah,
like I didn't know there was a sort feature.
yeah. It's weird. There's also a recommended for you. There's four filters: recommended for you, high to low to high, and recently started.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people who watch Twitch just like their TV, like how they
Yeah,
watch TV or YouTube. Like I'm a YouTube Andy. I watch YouTube. Like
right.
I'll come in and tune into your streams, Mongo. Like I lurk in your streams 24/7, right? Like
I
I
appreciate.
like the people who post in, like literally. This is for everyone watching and everyone who's gonna watch the VOD because I know there's a lot of people who watch the VOD. Shout out to Mike. We're gonna do your ad read here soon, but I know there's like a lot more people watch my VODs than they watch the actual stream,
Hmm.
which sucks because that doesn't count for my views or
Ah,
like my revenue. But
it's weird. Good.
if I was on YouTube, it would. It counts as a view.
Right.
But the thing is that like for the people who are watching the VODs who are in my Discord who stream, Mongo can tell you this, uh, Pete can tell you this, Magus can tell you this, the twins can tell you this, like the best friend streamers can tell you this. I will show up and I'll bring my army. Will I not, Mongo?
You will bring the whore to the gates.
Do I not? Like no, but that's the thing. Is like I bring an army when I come. Like I'll bring every single account in my house to your stream and lurk. Like
Oh yeah.
and that's the thing. And I'll chat a little bit on Who's That Pokemon because that's my mod account, and I just chat on it because I'd rather not sit at my computer desk. I'd rather sit outside and like hang out outside, touch some grass while talking to people on Twitch. But like, you know, I don't like. I'm a YouTube Andy. I watch YouTube, but like, I'll sit in your stream and chill, and let you gather viewers for it. Like, the Mongo, my main push is for you to become an affiliate, and I know you're close. So
Oh yeah.
like,
Good plus.
I think you're what? You're 18 sub or 18 followers away from affiliate because I know you're averaging over 3. So you're 18 followers, right?
I think I'm close. Hold on. Let me see.
Are you 18 followers? Was I right? No, you're at 40.
12.
Huh?
I'm at 40. Oh, I thought I was at 38.
Are you at 38?
Oh, let me see. Path to affiliate. Let's see. I need to reach 50 followers. It says I'm at 37.
Oh, so I was close. I was 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need one more average viewer. I'm at 2 out of 3.
I'll just keep my fucking account on your thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, like all I'm saying is this, man. Like, and by the way, the average viewers is bugged. I was like averaging like 80 viewers, and it was saying that I'm averaging like 2. So,
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
like they need to. They said they were gonna fix it. I don't know if you got that email. They said they were gonna fix it.
I don't think I got that email. Let me look.
Yeah, you don't have to look. I'll explain the email. It's basically, it might just be for affiliates, but they're like, your follower counts and like your average viewer counts are wrong. We're gonna fix it because I'm looking on my creator dashboard right now and I
Hmm.
can't see my followers at all.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have to actually like go to my profile to look at it because my follower count's wrong
oh,
and like my average viewer count's wrong. So whenever they decide to fucking fix that shit, maybe I'll hit partner all of a sudden. But
maybe.
like, what they need to do is they need to start counting VOD views. They really do. Like, make
Mm.
it like exactly like YouTube, where if it got clicked on, like, it counts as a view.
Well, I'm afraid if they do that, then it's going to change. It's going to increase the requirements.
Yeah, but then what that does is it lets you earn revenue when people watch your VODs.
True. And I think that's another reason a lot of people they download their Twitch VODs and upload it to an oh gosh, what's the word for a YouTube playlist that's not
A private playlist?
no, not private, but it's like unlisted playlist.
Yeah. I don't
Like it's a
remember what
playlist
those are
of
called,
unlisted
but yeah.
videos. Yeah.
But all I'm saying is that, like, if push comes to shove, like, like I am gonna sit down and I am gonna edit and all that stuff. But what I was saying about my viewers is like, um, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. But yeah, like, dude, I to everyone who's watching the VOD, like, these are for you guys. Like, it's for everyone who's watching now, and it's for everybody who's watching the VODs and stuff. And you people I don't think people realize, like, I don't think Twitch realizes that, like, everybody who like actually comes back and watches this shit, like, actually is here. Like, who's up at 11 right now to watch this? Like, they're gonna watch it tomorrow. They're gonna listen to it on their car ride to work.
Oh yeah. Now
And
we
I'm
got some
not
Hawaii guys in here.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm not gonna get paid for it. But yeah, I will say though, like, this is for anybody. Drop your affiliate links and everything like that. Like, or not your affiliate links, but drop your links in my Discord, and like, uh, people will show up. Like, it's all about networking. If the biggest pet peeve that I have whenever it comes to YouTube, and like, because these videos have millions of views. How to grow your stream. You want to know 4 easy steps on how to grow your stream, Mongo?
Yeah,
This
sure.
might help you. You could take notes too. This might help you.
Oh yeah. Let me get my notepad out.
Your first thing that you need to do is you need to hit that start record button and not hit start streaming, and spend 30 minutes to an hour just talking, playing a game and talking, or trying to entertain. If you can entertain yourself and you think that it is entertaining, it will be entertaining to other people. And then you rewatch it back. And there's a slash hyphen on this note. Rewatch your own damn VODs. Like, for real. If your audio's fucked up, next stream you'll fix it. Like, if you were silent for fucking 20 minutes and didn't say anything, and you see chat scrolling through, and then you see your viewers die down, and you see your viewership die down, then you know the problem. You weren't talking. You weren't entertaining, right? Like, figure your gimmick out. And this is the second thing. Doing all that will help you figure out your gimmick. It'll help you. Like me, I'm a cocky ass motherfucker. That's my gimmick. Like, my gimmick is, unless I'm on the podcast, then I'm, more chilled and laid out. But like, and I mean, I like, I try to be nice where I can. But like, whenever it comes to me playing a game, I'm the best in the world.
Yeah.
And that's how I view myself. And that's why I think chat appreciates me, and they come in and talk, like, the people who are allowed to talk shit, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it's one of those things of like, because like I tell you, I think I'm the best shiny streamer of all time when it comes to Legends Arceus.
Right.
I will fucking back that up with footage. That's how cocky I am about it. So, and that shows, like, for people who are watching this VOD and people who are trying to grow the stream, that shows you being confident in your craft to that degree. It shows. Like, me being like, oh yeah, like that bet I did earlier. Like, oh yeah, watch me get another one. Got another one. Watch me get another one, right? Like,
Yeah, I've learned not to take those bets.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. It's like I'm so confident that it's like, oh shit, he's gonna do it. And then you sit there and you. This is my secret. I'm gonna explain my secret. I'm so confident and I choose what I say in those situations to keep people engaged and to keep people watching until it happens. Take my Growler streams for instance. I would title them 0 and 57. Oh, and whatever. And when people would come in and be like, and they tease me with their, whatever, and I'd pretend to bitch about it, right? But I'd be like, oh shit, start playing the theme song when it's Cobalt Coastlands, right? Like that's the secret is you you find your gimmick and then you set them up to continuously watch. It's not like YouTube where you can make cuts, you can make jump cuts, you can add memes, you can just take the best segments of your gameplay. If you want to retain viewers on Twitch, which you're not going to, no one does, not even the biggest streamers.
No.
If you want to retain viewers, you have to continuously keep them invested. Add some stakes, like with your Pokemon pack openings. That's perfect stakes. That was a perfect idea.
Oh yeah.
It was a perfect
I
idea.
I have so much left. My shiny luck has been a dry well.
Right, like it's a perfect idea. Like, and then you can be like, "Hey, chat, guess what? Today's the day. I'm calling up Fetty, and we're gonna open up all these packs." Right? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like that.
Oh right.
It's such a good gimmick, and it that's how we that's how and that's the second thing. The third thing is no matter what happens, do not let chat control you. Control your chat.
Right.
Control your chat. Even if it's your fucking mod and that's all that's there. You are in charge of your stream. Like you are in charge of what you do and what you say and how you say it. And you are in charge of what people can say in your stream.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very important thing because like what's his face just hate rated Pokimane like a month ago, right?
Right.
And like that's because he didn't have control of his chat.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still fucking bugging Ninja and Pokimane about it to this day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right.
it's Gideon, that's his name. But like,
Gideon.
but like, like or like the I Show Speed situation, he doesn't give a fuck about his chat, right? Like, and it's like you got to show a genuine level of care, but also you have to be a caring parent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying that streamers are like your chats are babies, but you need to
Nah.
treat them like them. You need to like cradle them and guide them on the right path. You
You're at
know,
least pretend you're a teacher or something.
right? That's a big thing because it's also like whenever you like how I mentioned Doctor Busy, right? And then like could pronounce his name right, but like it's funny because I'm
Yeah.
dyslexic, playing into my strong suit, right? Like me gifting him a sub, like
Oh.
shit. I'm just saying like shit like that helps viewers engage with your chat. Like it helps them continuously. Like he's probably still here. If he's not, whatever, he'll watch the VOD. But like, like people like that. There and always also remember that there's a lot of people who watch you, and it might say one viewer, but you have like 10, and they're just not chatting, so it's not counting.
Right.
And so you always have to just make sure you're engaging with people who talk.
Mm-hmm.
Even whenever you get bigger, just pick out a couple, chats as it's scrolling by. Call them out by name. And
Yeah.
the most important thing, the fourth thing before we move on, the fourth and the most important thing is fucking network. Jesus, people don't understand how to network these days, dude. You don't go into a chat and be like shout out to blah blah blah. No, what you do is you go into a chat, you be nice to the person who is streaming, and you join their Discord, you start promoting yourself, and then eventually, if you're in their chat enough, they recognize you, and then now all of a sudden you're talking to them. Especially with smaller streamers, that works.
Oh
And
yeah.
like, Mongo, you came into my stream randomly, and you didn't even know you networked.
No, I did not.
Exactly, and now you're on a podcast with me as a co-host. Like, you.
Might be the worst decision of my life. We'll see.
Nah, I don't think so. I think our dynamic is great. But
Oh yeah.
but like you got to network, dude. I know a lot of streamers now. I know a lot of big streamers now just from networking. And
Mhm.
it's not going into a chat and spamming your Twitch link. And it's not going to your chat and be like, notice me, notice me, notice me, notice me. It's being nice, being careful about what you say and when you say it, and promoting in each person's Discord and leveling up, talking to them when they were like, when I type in my general and nobody responds to me, I want to fucking punch every single person in there. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like, respond to me and maybe I'll like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe you'll get something, maybe something will happen, maybe I will call you out by name on stream, you'll get gratification, maybe, like, because think about it like this, right? Say if you were just in my chat, like, let's just say a month ago, right, when I first met you, and I'm
Right.
like, shout out to Mud Pie, dude, he's been great in stream, go follow his channel.
Mm.
What would that do for you, right?
Maybe give me 1 or 2 views.
But those 1 and 2 views will spiral into more because more people will talk and talk and talk, and then I
Right.
might mention you more, and then I start rating you.
Right.
Like, that's the type of shit. Like, dude, I got a lot of raids back in the day just because I was friends with people who were friends with other streamers,
Hmm.
and just because I was nice and I networked myself correctly, then like that's the most important part is networking.
Right. And really, that's the same way that switching back over to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like we probably all have had those the bigger YouTubers who come into our recommended. We watch them. Oh, so these guys are great. I'll subscribe to them, and they'll play. They'll either if they're gaming, they'll play with other people, or they'll let's say if they're like IRL stuff, like they do, let's say take makeup or something. They'll
Yeah.
usually collab with some people who are either equal size or maybe smaller or bigger, and that spirals into more. Because I cannot tell you how many people I subscribe to now that the only reason I would have known them is if they played with who I was already following.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it continues to this day.
Yeah, people don't realize how big a network is. I always say smaller streamers need to take care of each other, and like, yeah, I'm the bigger of the smaller group. I'm almost out of the super small streamer into the like I have a following type
Hmm.
thing. So like, of course I want to share the love. Of course I want to bring you with me. Of course I want to
Hmm.
bring my slime community with me. Like, of course I want to do like JMO and fucking O'Malley and like Azu, especially, and like Sandy and shit. Like, I want to bring y'all with me. Like,
Hmm.
whenever I start making merch, I want you guys to drop your merch. Like, I want you guys to make your merch. I want to bring Astro with me. He's my VIP, right? Um, but yeah, like, uh, basically, I want that to happen, and I think that smaller streamers should support each other, and we should network together. We should collab on more, like the streamer bingo I want to have going on.
Yeah.
I think that that's gonna be a perfect stream. And Astro, I hope the mic's good now, but like I want that to be a good stream. You know what I mean? Like a good bingo stream.
Oh yeah.
But all right, moving on. Um, this is a your topic, okay? So this is a your topic. You wanted to bring this up. This is your pet peeve. I'm gonna let you take it from here, sir.
All right. Now, people, listen to me. No matter what size streamer you are, I don't care if you have 100,000 viewers or one. When you set up your stream, if you're using OBS, I can't vouch for any other one because I only know OBS. In the OBS, there is stream information. You go into that thing, you scroll down, you select what category you're in, and you choose the right category. Please, I am tired of looking for new Legends of Arceus streamers and finding people who are playing gold, silver, freaking BDSP, the trading card game. I don't care if it's all
Gambling streams.
Pokemon. I appreciate all the Pokemon, but stay in your category. You are taking views from people who are looking for Legends Arceus.
Yeah, I mean, I like what I do personally. You use OBS to do it. What I do is I always have my stream manager open.
That
I
too.
have my creator dashboard open. All the time. You're welcome, Astro. I have my creator dashboard open at all times. There's a little thing called edit stream info. And in that edit info, there's a little category where you can type in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, sometimes I forget, and that happens, right? Like I've had whole streams where I've been streaming under podcasts whenever I'm streaming Legends Arceus. That happens, but usually my chat will let me know, and then I'll be like, "Oh shit, let me change that real quick," or a mod will change it for me, right? Like that's just how it goes. And these bigger streamers, they have fucking mods. They know what they're doing. They're taking a smaller category and trying to get bigger views out of it, and that's what they're doing. Like that's exactly what they're doing. Is they're taking a small category. Like this happened in gold and silver to me whenever I was streaming in gold, like my Nuzlockes. Is there'll be some dude with like 1,000 viewers above me while I'm doing a great Nuzlocke of gold, 1,000 viewers doing some gambling shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, you're in a small category trying to fucking farm views. You might have played gold for 5 seconds. And like now you think it's okay?
Yeah. And like we're not saying that they're like doing, I mean it's not nice what they're doing obviously, but we're not saying that they're bad streamers. We're just saying okay, obviously my opinion does not reflect the slime community and their thoughts of Willie and company. But
no, you're like, part of the community, so it's my thoughts. The community thoughts they're not bad people. Me, they're doing that shit on fucking purpose.
Yeah, but yeah, because I mean we just talked about this. I wanted to pull it up actually, because I think we can comfortably say you and I are both right now Pokemon Legends Arceus streamers. I think we can both comfortably say at this moment in time that's what we are.
Yeah, we're Pokemon streamers for sure.
Whether or not we want to, keep that affiliation or not. So while we were talking, I pulled up Twitch again. Out of the first 2 rows of the highest, the highest views in Pokemon Legends Arceus tab, and I'm saying the first 2 because it's 11 and it's a weird number for me. How many of those do you think are actually playing Legends Arceus?
1.
It's a little bit more. Let's give them a little bit more credit than that.
4.
Oh, damn, you were really close. It is 5. 6 out of the top 11 are playing either older, well, actually, they're all older technically, or different Pokemon games.
Now, okay, I will say this in the defense. I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a second. A lot of the streamers, like I follow Yuppie Pika. Yuppie Pika follows me back on Twitter, so shout outs to Yuppie Pika. She's like
name drop.
She's like 1,000. She's 1,000 sub Andy, like over 1,000 sub Andy. But yeah, she shouts me out every time I rate her. But and like she retweets me and shit. But anyway, she does like shiny hunts for max raid battles on Sword and Shield. Mm-hmm. But English is not her first language. She speaks both. And so whenever she types in Pokemon, I've seen her sometimes accidentally type in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like because she clicks on the first one that comes up. So I do understand that if English is not their first language, why they would be streaming under that. But if you have never streamed a day in your life Legends Arceus and you were on there, or if you've never streamed Gold and Silver because this happened to me and you're on there, then like I don't know what you're doing. That's like Astro. This is for you. This for people at home. Astro's my VIP. He's one of my first viewers ever. It'd be like, let me think. It'd be like Pokemon doing a just chatting in the Call of Duty section.
Oh, ooh, yeah, ooh.
And now all of that Call of Duty community are on Pokemon stream. Nobody's watching anybody in Call of Duty. Like that ass. Because Pokemon's at the top.
I'll be honest with you. If the Pokemon did that in the Call of Duty community, there'd be more hate rates than she could probably handle.
Yeah, but then it'd be fucking hilarious and more people would watch.
That would be funny. But it kind of be your own fault because you really shouldn't do that. She should know that. She is big enough to know that.
Right, but I'm just saying that as an example.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Astro said, I found people playing Valorant when it was peaking in Call of Duty. In the Call of Duty category. And gambling on COD. Yeah, I know that's a big thing. The gambling streams need to stop on Twitch. That's another topic for another podcast. I think that because there's younger viewers here, we should not be gambling.
Right.
But
I mean, if you're gonna do that, then I mean, Twitch could easily combat that with, I mean, just how you're supposed to. You're supposed to have a Twitch account if you're 13 years old. Obviously, not everybody follows that.
I would have faked that shit in like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, totally. But Twitch can, what's the word? Relieve themselves of the liability if they just add a separate kind of filter thing that each streamer is responsible for. So all the liability falls on the streamer. If they're going to do a gambling thing, they have to set it to, I don't know, 18, 21. I don't know which one is the right.
Yeah, but all you have to do is click start watching content. It doesn't matter. Mine's on 18, and without an account, you just click, oh, it's 18 years old over, start watching.
True.
So what I think, if gambling is going to stay, I think that Twitch has to regulate it, and it has to be gambling in the United States of America. It cannot be all this offshore gambling bullshit.
Yeah.
And it has to be there can be no more gambling sponsored streams. You cannot have a sponsor on a gambling.
Oh yeah, there was a big YouTuber, Twitch streamer. They got in a lot of hot water because they owned some kind of gambling, or they were like part investor in a gambling site. They would always advertise.
That was Steve Will Do It.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
There was the same issue with like a CS:GO thing back in the day too.
All the CS:GO fucking gambling sites, dude, and they shut that down. But no, this offshore gambling shit, you're feeding an addiction, and you're making they're gambling with sponsor money, and it's making it look like they're hitting big. And now all these fucking people are gonna go in, especially gambling addicts who are probably trying to live vicariously through somebody, are gonna be like, oh, I could win big on this site.
Yeah. Although I just a little forewarning to me, or like, gosh, I can't talk tonight. Just a little bit of caution, I would say. If Twitch does something like this, I can see that they're not going to regulate it or really understand the policy it should be. And I fear that if that does come to fruition, give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
That doing this stuff really gonna blur it? Okay.
No, it's Pokemon packs, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that somehow is gonna be considered.
Well, it is gambling.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm collecting. Like that's like me retro collecting. It's like buying a car. It's if the car is gonna beat the stock market.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is, if there's gonna be a rule for that, I would like it to be out of Twitch's hands almost completely.
Make it federal.
Yeah.
Make it federal. Like, make it crack down real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get off gambling. That's a whole nother topic for another podcast. Right. I would love to talk about gambling on a podcast with you. I think, like, your point of view would be, like, actually really, probably honestly different than my point of view on that.
Maybe. I've rarely gambled in my life, I'll be honest with you. So, I mean, if you've done, I mean, even a little microcosm more than me, you'd probably have a really different view.
All right, I got to read this out, and then we'll be back. So, this stream, as always, is brought to you by the good folks at Retro Tech Repair. Retro Tech Repair is based in Metro Atlanta, Georgia, with years of video game and computer repair experience. They strive to have the best prices for the best quality of work, and we always keep the resale value of each console in mind when giving quotes. From making your old video games work like new again, to HDMI port replacements for current gen consoles and everything in between. Contact us today for a quote and follow us on social media. Here is their link, and it'll be in the top link of the description of YouTube, right under Mongo. And another thing too is that if you mention Will in any sort of capacity, that Will sent you or that you came from the Slimecast, you will get 15% off of any order. And that is 15% off of the entire order, not just one item. It's 15% off just generally. You need a screen replacement, 15% off. You need a whole bunch of stuff replaced, 15% off. That old PS4 HDMI port not working on the Slim because they break easy, 15% off. And that's retrotechrepair.com. All right. that wasn't the best. Yeah, it's sellout Fetty for sure. Um,
Gotta make a buck somehow.
yeah, that's what they call me. I'm about to have a Raid Shadow Legend sponsor here too in a couple
Yeah.
days. So like another one. So
Awesome.
there we go. But now we can actually talk about my pet peeve.
Wait, before we go on though, I would
Oh, my
like to
fault.
the ad you just did, the part where you brought up the PS4 Slim.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because when I was actually buying these cards to open up on stream, they were trying to troubleshoot a PS4 Slim, and they gave up, and I think they were sending it back in the GameStop. Found that funny, but yeah, let's go on to yours.
All right. So my pet peeve, Astro. You will understand this. You actually have a pass, Astro. But streamer like viewer etiquette. We will talk about streamer etiquette here soon because it goes along with viewer etiquette. Because if you are a streamer and you stream yourself and you are watching someone else, you are a viewer, and you need to keep that in mind. You are not better than the person that you are watching. No matter how big or how small you are. Ninja could come into my fucking podcast right now and he is a viewer. I'll shout him out and I'll be like, oh shit, Ninja. But, like, he's a viewer. I'm going to talk to him like a viewer. But the thing is that coming into my chat, first time chatting, like, you don't understand how many times during my fucking Shiny Growlithe stream, you don't understand how many times it said first chat. Oh, you haven't got it yet? Dude, I got like 7. Or like, yo, you fucking suck. Like, and I'm like, you haven't got a fucking Shiny Growlithe? You suck, bro. Like, you're the worst. But you call yourself like the best and blah blah blah. Like, and I'm like, yo, why the fuck are you sounding like Dr. Disrespect right now? Like, but like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
like, it's one of those things like, you don't know who I am. This is your first time chatting. You just joined the stream, and in 5 seconds, you just see my clickbait ass title, and you're like, well, shit, he's a fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's start some shit. Like, no, there's only a couple people who have passes to talk to me like that. Like, and I joke back. Like, Astro will come in and talk shit when I play first-person shooters, right?
Mhm.
And, like, I talk shit back because, you know, Astro's a good guy. And I know him. I actually know him. Like, my friends could come in here and talk shit. Mongo, you could come in here and talk shit. Like, I could come into your stream and talk shit. Like,
Yeah.
but, like, if you are a viewer, and this goes for everyone watching the fucking VOD or listening, if I don't know who you are, if you have not made a name for yourself in my chat yet, do not come in here and act like you run the place. And that leads me on to the second point. The people who take over chat. I am very guilty of doing this in every single chat that I go into. Because I view a lot of smaller streamers. Like, when I come into your chat, I'm typing more than every other person in your entire chat. And I'm sorry. I'm just talking to you in chat. I should just join your Discord and talk to you live. That's my fault. But, like, I'm guilty of that too. But I feel like I don't do it as much as a lot of people whenever they just come in and they demand, like, they take it over. It's their conversation now. Like, that's my pet peeve. It's like, bro, I'm trying to get a point across and you're telling me about your dead grandma. No offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just saying, like, that's just a weird example. But, like, no offense, but, like, I don't need to sit here and talk to you about the mechanics of the video game I'm playing while I'm trying to do a bit.
Right.
And you're,
Yeah.
like, typing out paragraphs that I have to pause and read just in case there's something important in there. Right?
Right.
Like, I don't need you to type, like, if my chat's moving, my chat's moving. But, like, if we're at a standstill and you want to talk for a second, that's fine. But, like, if I'm doing a bit, don't sit here and, like, first off, call me a piece of shit. But second off, like, don't, like, try to take over chat and make it yours. Because you're not the one in front of the camera. I'm the one in front of the camera. You're, like, and this isn't supposed to, don't take this anyway, but you're too much of a pussy not to be, like, to not be in front of the camera. You're behind a keyboard. Like, talking shit to me. Like, and I'm getting out my aggression right now. Because fucking, like, that shit happened to me for so long during that Growlithe stream, dude. Like, so long. People being like, oh, I'm better than you. Like, bitch, my response would be like, bitch, prove it. Like, send me Lavad. right? Like I have VODs to back me up. Like send me the VODs, dude. Oh, and then and like I remember the most petty thing I did was this like because I was like talking, I was being my petty king, and I was like, yo, I'm like the best shiny hunter ever, blah blah blah. Like we found 26 shinies and like there was the day we found 26 shinies in I think an hour and a half, and like I was going that day, and like I was proud of myself, and my chat was gassing me up, and this first time chatter came in and started talking shit and was like, well, I found 28 in an hour. And I was like, oh,
Perfect.
really? I was like, do you have, he was like, I was like, you have VODs? He's like, yeah, dude. So I stopped the stream. I went to desktop view, showed my OBS, clicked on his profile, went to his channel with his 2 followers and no streams at all, and was like, oh, where are they? And I haven't heard from him since.
Exposed.
I'm just saying, like, it's shit like that. No, Astro, look, dude, Astro, you're fine. He said, I feel attacked.
I feel
Astro,
personally attacked. Oh.
and yeah, look, like, Astro literally said, bro, that kid last time that came in and talked shit, bro, I was ready to message him till he left. Yeah,
I was there for that.
like, dude, you don't understand. Like, that's the type of shit, like, you don't like that's my thing, and this follows up with streamer etiquette in other streams. Don't come in and drop your Twitch link. Let us drop your Twitch link. We're running
Right.
the show. This is our show. It's like a TV show on air. We control all the broadcasts. We control everything except for you guys in chat, but we can kind of guide you to where you need to go. But like, we control it. Don't drop your shit. If you want us to drop our shit, join my Discord. I tell this all the time. Join my Discord. My DMs are open. If you need a promotion, either promote my stream promote or ask me in DMs politely to promote your stream. And you know what? I will. If you ask me nicely, I will. Astro knows this. He can vouch for me. I've promoted him whenever he started streaming again for like the 2 streams he did like 5 months ago. But like, no, it's not shots. It's like he knows it's not shots. It's true. Like if someone asks me nicely, I'm gonna do it, unless it's like he promoted me and I didn't even ask. So yeah. See, like that's the thing. Is like I try to be a nice person, but when you come in here and take over my chat while I'm trying to run a show and do bits and throw for stream and all of that shit, and like do shit like that, like come on now. That's not proper etiquette. And whenever you're a streamer watching another streamer, you are a viewer unless you know that person. The minute you know that person, you are a little bit tier higher than a viewer, but you still are a viewer.
I think that's a reason. Not the streamer watching the streamer part, but so many streamers, no matter what the size, they do the command that just bans any link posted in a chat just to avoid that. Of course, there's ways around that. Obviously, that's what the mods are usually for. They ban people who try to get around that or time them out.
Yeah, I sometimes have to do that myself, but yeah, like my mods are really good at doing shit like that. But like the thing is though, I've told my mods, if anyone comes in talking shit, let them. I want them to. I will. Like I said, I'm very open about talking shit back. Like it's one of those things of like, you're just giving me a clip. That's all you're doing. You're giving me views.
A clip, a free view, free chat analytics. Oh, yeah. Give me it, baby.
Yeah, you're getting me on the front page of the fucking Twitch drama Reddit. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's free exposure for me, and it makes you look like an idiot.
Yeah. Although I gotta say, one of the worst ones are those guys. Like I had one today. I think you were there for that grape guy who came in, said, "Oh, hey, free or lots of views, fans and subs. Link here, pay for it." Whatever it was.
I'm pretty sure I banned the first guy that did that, and then somebody did that today.
Yeah, I hate those. I've actually had to do a couple of those.
I've actually banned certain words. And you can ban certain words, and then that cancels a lot of the bots out.
Oh yeah, and not only is that really a dick move to do to someone trying to stream, it's like just think of these younger kids or someone who's like really desperate that's gonna fall for that stuff.
Yeah. It sucks. Like, yeah, you shouldn't really be streaming. Like, honestly, I think you should be 18 or older to stream. Yes, there's some 16-year-olds that are cracked at video games that
Right.
like they're world championship contenders at 16. Like that kid who won the Fortnite Cup for like 1.5 million dollars or some shit like that.
Oh
Or
yeah.
no, it was like a billion. I think it was a billion. Some weird fucking number that's insane. And he was 14 years old,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
like that it but it's me having a double standard. I think you can play, but like I think maybe 18 and up to stream. You're putting yourself on the internet. Think about that.
Yeah.
Whenever you were a kid, some of the shit that you said on the internet or posted on the internet, would you want to take back right now?
Yep.
Exactly. Like he won 1.5 million at 13. That's who it is.
Was
And
that like the first tournament that they ever had, or is that one?
Booga won. This is who I was thinking. Booga won at 15. Won 3 mil.
Mm,
Yeah, that was the first tournament. Was the 3 mil? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, like that was their first World Cup. But like, dude, don't. That's my pet peeve. Don't come in here and take over a chat. There's certain people who can come in here and take over my chat.
yeah.
There's
And
certain
we're not.
people.
And we're not saying take over as in like type a bunch. Like if you're having a conversation, like the YouTuber's asking you stuff, yeah, type the hell out of that if you're
Oh hell
responding
yeah, hell
correctly.
yeah. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying like don't make it about you.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing a bit, don't sit here and like fucking talk about something completely different to me.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, that like gets on my nerves so much. Like
Although
I'm hmm?
my favorite, like to be like the third person watching the interaction. I gotta say the best of it is like in competitive shooting games when someone from like the other team figures out you're a streamer and comes in the
Yeah.
chat and like tries to talk shit. It's the funniest
God,
shit.
I
Like
hate
they gonna
it.
take an L and then come in here and take another L.
God, I hate it. I think one of my favorite memes is like this dude posted a pitch like he posted 3 pictures or no, it was 4 pictures back in 2013. He was playing Call of Duty on Xbox like 2013 or PlayStation, and somebody messaged him. He was like, "Bro, you fucking suck," right? And then a year he posted another picture. It was from a year later. The dude was like, "Yeah, it's a year later and you still suck." And then he posted another picture from a year later again, and it was like, "Yeah, 2 year anniversary of you sucking." And then in 2022, like he posted again. He was like, "Oh yeah, just check again to make sure. Oh yeah, you still suck." And it's like, and this he was like, "This dude's been bothering me for over a decade." I'm like, that is the greatest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
That is such dedication and commitment. I really do applaud him, actually.
Yeah, like for real to come back at. Like, I mean, it's funny. It's funny as shit. Like, but yeah, that's my pet peeve. We've went over both of our pet peeves. Like, I don't mind talking shit to people, but like, dude, if it gets too raunchy, you're getting banned.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that whole Growlithe stream. Like, dude, that was 2 months of my life, bro. Like that I will never get back. And people were, it was 2 or 3 months, some shit like that. But like they were
Yeah.
talking shit the whole time.
Yeah. I would say I've gotten really lucky with my streams. I have not. I think I've only had positive um interactions so far.
Yeah, like I'm glad. Just wait.
Just wait, it's coming.
Yeah, no, like for real. It's one of those things. It's the internet.
Yeah, I know.
It's the internet, so it'll happen. You either talk shit back or you just ban them.
That's true.
Like if you can't
Yes,
handle talking shit back, just ban.
yeah. It's gonna depend on what mood I am that day. If I want a little bit of action, I might just do a little back and forth.
Oh, and I always say this to every streamer: if I come in and start taking over chat and like all eyes start going on me unintentionally, just
Ban you, got it.
no, don't ban me. Just intentionally be like, hey, Will, there's a Discord, or like
Oh yeah,
call me, and we'll talk, or be like, say something slick that I'll understand without giving it away. That's usually what I tell people to do. Is because like sometimes I chat more than like a lot of other people, and then people were like, "Oh, who's this guy?" And then the streamer will mention, "Oh, that's Willie Fetty," and then all of a sudden now that's promotion that I didn't want, and Well, I want all promotion, but like I don't want to talk business on
Oh yeah.
stream usually. And that's what ends up happening whenever I fucking come into chats
Oh
usually.
yeah. Oh yeah, I know because there are some streamers who have gotten their careers. They used to be like editors,
Yeah.
and then they built their own platform, and now they're streaming and they're doing their own YouTube stuff, and they still play with the bigger streamers that kind of that they got most of their community from.
Mhm.
Whenever they go live, they're like, "Oh, hey, where is this person? Or when's this person gonna be there? Where are you playing with this guy?" It's like, I mean, you're here for
Yeah.
me. Why are you asking for them?
Yeah, dude. Dude, whenever I was playing Halo with Guy, whenever Halo first came out,
Hmm.
you know, like you don't know how many people would come in and be like, "Yo, where's your friends?" And I'm just like, I'm entertaining enough. You were here for me first.
Yeah,
Like, you were here for me. Like, I know that. I know my friends are fucking hilarious, but like they don't they don't like being on stream. Yeah, Astro just said I forgot about Guy. Yeah, like like they don't like being on stream. They work a lot. Like they don't
yeah,
have time for this bullshit. I make time for it. They don't have a streaming career.
yeah. That's why on weekdays it's a strict hour and a half usually for me because I got a full time career I
Yeah.
got to worry about. This is essentially a hobby, although I would like this hobby to grow. I just don't see it right now as being the thing I'm going to make a living off of.
Which is another reason like I like that you're co-hosting my podcast now.
Yeah.
It's cuz
Although
if this blows up, shit, we quitting our jobs, baby.
I don't know. I promised my boss I'd stay on until she retired. At
Well,
least
she
that's gonna be
retiring
another
early
15
cuz
or
you're
20
going to give
years.
her a big check and we podcasting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
not
yeah. If it weren't actually, if it weren't for it being Memorial Day weekend tomorrow, and I mean off tomorrow, there was no way I was coming on here at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, whatever
yeah,
it is.
I figured, so I got you at the right thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so speaking of all that, like how do you feel about like so look, it's hard for me to even edit videos. That's why videos take so fucking long because I dedicate my life to like, working and streaming, right?
Right.
So like streaming is like for me is I can entertain live and editing just cuts into that. Like I'd rather be streaming than editing or sleeping,
Right.
right?
Hmm.
So like branching out is like I need to hire a fucking editor. Like how like branching out like I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm still trying to figure out how I can feasibly branch out without like because I'm already exhausting myself. I'm already like, pushing myself to the fucking brink doing what I'm doing now, like 9 hour
Hmm.
streams, 5 to 9 hour streams, going to work all day. Like,
Right.
you know, I like yeah, Aster said I need an editor, not gonna lie. Yeah, do you wanna do it, Aster? I'll send you the clips. But like it's one of those things that like I don't know how I'm supposed to branch out, especially you too with a career. Like how are me and you supposed to branch out without just streaming a lot?
True. And we both know that Twitch isn't really going to help that much
Fuck no.
in itself.
I mean, we could just start. OBS has a thing where you can stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can. And that's probably better actually because YouTube actually does have better algorithms for smaller streamers.
Yeah, but it's fucking impossible to find a stream on Twitch or on YouTube. It's fucking
I,
impossible.
I'm looking at 20 right now.
Yeah, but the thing is okay, like find fuck who's live right now. I'm trying to think of somebody who would be live this late. It's hard to find a specific streamer on YouTube
Yeah.
unless you
Although
search them up specifically.
Yeah. Although I want to say something, I found this guy. His name is freaking like legendary. I don't know if I want to shout him out or not.
Go ahead, shout them out. Welcome to the
God
podcast.
hates me.
Welcome to the podcast. God hates me.
It's just like that is an awesome name, and I wish he was doing shiny hunting, but he's not. He's doing like some kind of stupid giveaways.
God,
Which I hate those
I hate
streams.
giveaway streams too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I give away my shinies, but that's my one gimmick for Obsidian Field Lands, and I'm also nice. If someone asks me for a shiny, I'll give it to them. But
Yeah.
dude, like, you can't. Like, I hate those shits, bro. Especially the
Yeah.
YouTube videos that are like that totally clickbait. I can't remember this dude's name, but he totally clickbaits, and he's like, he calls it like 3 event Pokemon, like free event Pokemon, and I'm like, oh shit, there's event Pokemon for Arceus right now. I click on it, and it's like we're doing a 3 starter shiny starter giveaway, and I'm like, you motherfucker, that's not what you
Oh,
said.
I think I have him pulled up right now. I believe you're talking about Blaine's.
Yes, fuck Blaine's, dude.
Because I looked at this title because it pulled me in with the clickbait. It's Get Shiny Arceus, Shaman, and Darkrai now on Pokemon Legends Arceus. I was like, oh, is there an event?
Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
Exactly, and then he has a picture of them like at the dock or whatever,
Yep.
where
Something like that, yeah.
yep, where you would receive an event Pokemon if you were to get one.
Yeah.
So
Although, I mean, I will say, you can now actually get those shinies in Arceus, but you have to get them from BDSP and put them in Arceus.
right,
Yeah.
dude, it's so much shiny hunting.
Yeah.
Oh man, it sucks.
And
so
it's limited
much.
shiny hunting too, which kind of sucks because you can't get any of the legendaries or mythicals.
Yep.
Wake up!
Yeah. Sip out my big ass Snorlax cup.
Yeah, take a sip. Get lean with it. That is a big cup. How many ounces is that?
I don't
After
enough.
Enough, yeah.
No, like this whole thing is a fucking cup, dude.
Yeah.
It's
I was
enough.
just doing the ounces actually, because that's a lot of my issues. They don't make a lot of big glasses for me. What is this Obi's cup?
Get this
I don't
from
know how many
GameStop. This shit is fucking amazing.
Is it hand wash or machine wash?
You can machine wash it.
Oh, thank God. Because I got a Charizard cup from there one time I thought was cool, and it's only hand wash.
Imagine some hot coffee. Yeah, dude, I drink coffee out of this in the morning. You think I just got a coffee cup to not drink coffee out of?
Yeah, what are you, stupid?
Yeah, what the fuck, you forehead? But nah, man, we went through our topics, bro.
That was pretty quick. It's only an hour and a half. You got anything else?
I got a lot of shit, dude. We talk about a lot of shit. I talk about a lot of shit that's happened to me recently, bro. I can talk about idiots at work. I can talk about fucking.
Wait, just your customers, right? Not your coworkers. Cause you told me your boss sometimes watches this, and I don't think you might want to air some of that laundry out.
Yo, fuck my boss. I'm just playing. No.
Well, Willie's gonna have a lot more free time now, and he'll be able to get the edits.
No,
out
I'm
now.
definitely talking about the customers. Customers are fucking idiots, dude, and it's just it's a pain in my ass. Like that literally will call me and be like, "Do you have this?" And I'm like, "No." And then come into the store and ask me again. Like, and then go tell me to check the back room. Like, bitch, we don't have it. I have a computer for this shit.
Yeah.
Like yo. Like, I have I literally know I stocked. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's so annoying, bro. Like, I get it, right? But here's a secret to life, chat. And if you can take anything from me, if you ever go into a retail store, or if you ever go anywhere where there's a quote unquote back room, the back room doesn't fucking exist. Literally 9 times out of 10, they won't have it in the back room.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky and they haven't put it out yet. But that is literally a 1/10 percentage. Like, everything that's on the floor is on the fucking floor. Like, they are like literally shit. They like any store's on top of that shit 24/7. And if they're not, they'll tell you. You'll come in looking for something and they'll be like, "Oh," unless it's fucking Walmart, then they won't tell you. But then they usually just don't have the shit. But like,
I was gonna say, don't trust Walmart for that, because you know how they do that little pickup grocery thing.
Yeah.
I would say 6, 7 out of 10 times, whatever they tell me they don't have in the store, it needs to be substituted. I can go in there and get it.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. Is what I'm saying is like Walmart. If you don't see it on the shelf, they don't have it. But like any other place, if they see you looking at an aisle and they have good customer service, they will walk up to you and be like, "Hey, we don't have those out yet, but we have them coming." Right? Like,
right.
That's just how shit works. There is no fucking back room. And you know what is in the back room? fucking giant ass boxes with little ass boxes, like more boxes inside of them that someone will have to cut through just because the barcode scanner doesn't tell you what's on the fucking inside of the fucking package. They have to go look for the fucking SKU and then match the SKU with a fucking shit ton of boxes. You know what they do whenever you ask if they go in the back room? They walk in the back room, they fucking talk for fucking 5 to 10 minutes, and they come right back out and say they don't have it. That's exactly what the fuck happens.
Yeah.
And half the shit, and usually it's with Pokemon cards that this shit happens a lot, or cards. And usually they're not allowed to bring them out of the fucking back room. So, like, but they can't tell you that. So they'll just go in the back room, and then they'll come out and be like, we don't have them. And they'll be staring at a wall of them while they're in the back room.
Oh, wait, I have a question about that. What do you mean they're not allowed?
So, there's a thing, whenever the card craze was going on, which is still going on, a lot of stores knew that it was coming. A lot of stores saw ahead. So they backstocked a lot. They ordered a shit ton, and they backstocked. And they would only stock once a day. And, like, stores now, I walk into my Target, and that shit is fucking lined up with Shining Fate CTBs. Like, lined head to toe. And I couldn't find them, like, fucking 3 months ago. And now it's fucking head to toe. And you can carry out 5 items. And I'm just like, beforehand it was 2. And I'm just like, oh, and I asked employees, they're like, yeah, we've had these back stocks since like they first came out, but you know. And I'm like, yeah, that's fucking smart as shit. You hold all the fucking cards back because people are gonna come in and buy them bitches.
Wish they would have done that with PlayStation 5s.
Well, the thing is that PS5s are getting bought online because because stores don't know how to fucking not sell shit online.
And they were also getting stolen out of the damn delivery trucks.
Yeah. But, like, just fucking put them in store. Like, literally, put them in the store. Like, put them in a store behind a fucking thing. And, like, yeah, you'll have a huge line, but you'll get a fucking shit ton of money that day. You know what I mean? Like, do events. Do it, like, once a month. In-store purchase only.
I can't believe
One per person. In-store purchase.
I can't believe the
only.
prices for the PS5 are still so high.
It's because they have to do bundles now or they get scalped.
No. It's almost a year since they've been out, right?
I think it might be 2.
Hold on.
I think it might be coming on 2, dude. This November, I think it might be coming on 2.
Oh my gosh, it is. It's November 12th, 2020.
Yep.
That was last year. Oh Jesus, there's no reason should still be going on.
Well, we're also in a chip shortage as well.
That's true.
So, I mean, like, hey, future of video gaming, dude. Oh, did you see my pink controller? Did I show it to you?
Yes, you did. The Hello Kitty one along with the keyboard.
No, my, like, pink PlayStation controller.
Oh, yeah, that one, yes.
Yeah, Astro, I got a pink PlayStation 5 controller. But yeah, dude, I'm fucking hype. But I
can't wait to teabag Scrubs and Halo with it. Oh, no, that's Xbox.
Yeah, dude, come on, bro. I got my Xbox controller hooked up to my PC right now. But no, speaking of like Pokemon and shit that we were like trading cards, we were talking about it earlier. I am missing I'm missing a couple Typhlosions or whatever. I'm actually meeting up with some guy who's trading me some Typhlosions tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. So
some IRL deals. Make sure you're strapped.
It's fucking Typhlosions. We're $10.
I mean, just yeah, be careful.
I'm gonna be strapped, dude. Don't worry.
Of course I'm strapped.
I'm fucking from. I live in Georgia. Of course I have a gun. Like of course I'm strapped, bro.
I live in Mississippi. Of course I have a crossbow.
Yeah, for real. Like of course we're strapped up.
I do.
You think I don't have a knife in my desk right now for no fucking reason? Because it's in my I'm in my computer room. Like.
Yep. I actually threw mine across the room so I wouldn't play with it on stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You think we don't just have random weapons lying around? Like
just some good old boys.
Like that's what we do around here. But man, we can't go into this, dude. Like, are you afraid of branching out past Pokemon?
No, I just don't have any plans really.
Yeah.
Right now, this is the easiest thing that fits within my actual schedule.
Yeah, so you're basically going for like full dex completion is your
Yeah,
goal. Like is getting all the stamps and everything like that,
yeah,
right?
somewhat. I'm very close to being done with the alpha decks just by pure coincidence, really.
Yeah.
I
What do
only need
you need?
25
Oh,
more.
I might have some that you need, and you have some shinies that I need, so we might be able to
Yeah.
make a deal.
The biggest problem is going to be those time space exclusives,
Yeah.
like the fossils, Magneton, Porygon, and then
If I find them, I got you, one boy.
and I got Magneton, so I'm doing good there.
I mean, yeah, Magneton will fly around, and sometimes it'll be alpha. You could reset for it.
That's Magnezone. I'm talking about the
Oh
middle
yeah.
stage. Yeah, but what else? I don't think I'm gonna do the shiny decks.
I'm doing that.
You're doing that.
So if you wanna hand over some, I'll be happy to take some off you.
All right. I actually just moved a ton of extra Pokemon to home today.
Oh God, they're gonna be in strange balls now.
Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't shinies. It
Oh
was
okay.
some Hisuian exclusives and some other Pokemon that I thought would have good IVs.
Yeah.
Which
Make sure to max them out with grit rocks before you move them.
does that affect it? Because I don't
Yeah,
know if
those
that
are
does.
IVs.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because the weird thing is, the ones I transferred, I let their original IVs, like their grits. So I tried to get ones that were closest to like threes all along the board when you catch it,
Mhm.
and it's weird because some of them show in Pokemon Home that they have like zero IVs across the board. So I don't know if they're like there's a bug or something. I need to do more research on this.
All I know is like grit rock increase your IVs. They don't. There is no EVs in Arceus. It's only IV, or it
Well,
might be vice versa.
from my understanding, the grits were the combination of DV or of IV and EV.
Did you say DV Gen 2? Let's
Yeah,
go.
I was thinking of Gen 1, Gen 2.
Gen 2, the DVs. These younger kids don't know about that.
They don't know
God,
about
dude, the
that.
DV equation was is way worse than all of the equations now.
Yeah,
Holy shit, bro. I still have that
yeah,
bitch memorized.
yeah. I'm so glad I did not have the internet to look into this shit when I was younger, because I would have been like,
I
what
did.
the fuck?
I learned the DV formula from a kid on the playground, like at my school. He wrote it
That's,
out and gave me a copy.
actually, I don't think I've actually looked at this. Let me look at this.
Are you looking at the DVs? Look at the DV formula versus the EV formula. Like EVs and
Um,
IVs versus DVs. Shit's fucking gnarly. And for all you people listening at home, um, basically there's an equation for breeding that is it literally is college calculus. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's college calculus.
I gotta find a good site to look this up at.
Cerebi.net.
Oh, just look at it, Cerebi.
Yeah, just
All
look
right,
at Cerebi.
all right.
Yes, Astro, you do need math. It is literally college calculus. There was like a thing at Harvard that like used that formula for something, and they were like, "This isn't a Pokemon game," and it's like, "Yeah, dude." I mean, hey, like if I would have known, like if I would have thought, if I would have been smart about this in like in school, and whenever we had to write like out like math papers or whatever, like if I had to write a calc paper, I would have probably wrote a calc paper about the DV values and then made like a fucking A plus because my teacher would have no idea what I'm talking about. But I guess while you're reading this, I can go into a slight sponsor segment. We love the slight sponsor segments. So this as you guys know, it it is the month of mental health, and basically all of any of the bits that you guys have donated and anything like that, I have a percentage of them automatically going to mental health orgs to help support mental health. That is the biggest thing in my life. I struggle with schizophrenia and anxiety. Like I have a very bad anxiety disorder, and um, so mental health to me is a very, very, very big deal. So all the bits and everything that y'all have cheered to me, especially in that huge raid the other day, and part of my gifted subs are automatically going to charity organizations around the world to help with mental health. Um, and you can do your part too. Um, you don't have to donate to me for any sort of reason at all. I'd rather your money this month for the remainder of this month, which is just today, I think, just going to mental health organizations, like mental institutions, to help them get beds, to help them get medicine, to help them get doctors, to help them get psychiatrists, to help them get everything that they need in order to better help people. And also, we need to spread awareness about this and like educate people. Like, we need to educate people about mental health because it is a big problem. Over 50% of Americans have depression. And that's a big number. And I think it's like 40% of the world has depression, and like it's crazy. So we need to just, yeah, it is a big ass number. What's up, Snow? Snow, if I'm talking about mental health, so if you've been summoned from that, then shout outs. But yeah, all of the bits that I've received in donations, like I said, have been going to mental health organizations. Part of them have, and um, this is like the biggest month for me. So thank you guys for all of your support, and yeah, that's just support your local. So honestly, I'm literally not even telling you to go to a specific org. I'm telling you to support your local mental health institutions and therapists, psychiatrists. Donate. Don't even donate to me. Yes, some of my money goes to it, but don't donate to me. Donate straight to them. All right, that's my short sponsor segment. You were looking up the equations.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you see how crazy the DV equation was?
Now, I didn't see the.
Hello, mic stand. His mic stand broke for audio listeners.
Anywho, now from what I understand, maybe I didn't see it, but from what I understand, the DV, which are now the IVs for us,
Mm-hmm.
that is a roll of the dice, 4-digit binary from 0 to 15.
I was talking about breeding.
Over breeding, I don't think I got there, but I got to the formula where the calculation for your stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like two. There's one for HP, and then there's one for all the other stats. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. It doesn't look that complicated.
Yeah, but you're also an adult.
Fair enough.
Think about the kids, dude. Is this the Pokemon podcast? Yeah, you missed the Pokemon part, dude. You came super late.
I mean, this is technically the Pokemon one.
Yeah, we're still kind of talking about Pokemon, so.
Just traveling back in time just a little bit. Just 20 years.
Yeah, travel back in time to when DVs were like the big thing.
Yeah.
No, it's okay, Snow. I understand. You were eating dinner at 12:56 my time, so I get it. But yeah, honestly, like we have about 7 minutes left on the podcast for us usually, and like usually we would try to run for 2 hours unless we're really deep into talking.
This has gone really fast, though. To be honest with you.
That is true. Repeat everything you've said in the past hour.
All right, we'll do it real quick.
We talked about new games, new mechanics, new forms. What's the best gen? Mega evolutions, nostalgia, Pokemon designs, streaming, and the challenges that come with being a Pokemon streamer. Growing new viewers and branching out. Our pet peeves, viewers, plans, and what's the real way to grow a stream? And yeah, that was it. We need megas back. That's your opinion, and that's everybody's opinion. And my opinion is we leave megas in the past. I would love I would love if megas made a return in Legends Arceus. Is what I would have loved, but that's about it. Like primal forms. Yeah, that would have been sick. But
what if that's what we're gonna get in Scarlet and Violet with time stuff, like primal Pokemon,
primal reversion is what it could be called.
Yeah.
Like primal reversion, and it's like a little megastone type deal where only certain Pokemon can primal revert, where a normal Zoroark can primal revert back to a Hisuian Zoroark, and that's how the changing type thing happens. It goes from dark to ghost normal. because you
Yeah.
primal reverted it.
Yeah, although now I'm thinking about it, if the rumor or the confirmation that there's only one like regional form, I don't think that's gonna work.
No, but
'Cause that would
think about it like this, dude. Like time can go forward and backwards. You throw out a
yeah,
Hisuian Zoroark and you use your like stone, it turns into a dark type. It turns into the modern Zoroark. But if you throw out a normal Zoroark and then you use your time stone, it turns into the normal ghost type.
true.
That'd be hard. That'd
Yeah,
be sick, and it would explain why there's Hisuian Zoroarks in the trailer walking around.
you're correct. Yes, maybe we're still dealing with the space time stuff.
Yeah, and Hoopa being a part of that.
Yep. Oh,
Hoopa and Celebi, dude.
it'd be cool if we somehow got Volo back. He just went into a time space and came back to the future
Man,
from
fuck
Pokemon
that.
Legends
I
Arceus.
actually want like a little thing at the end, like a little like how there's always like there was red back in Gold and Silver. If we
Yeah.
have to fight the BDSP protagonist, like
Oh yeah.
And it has Arceus.
I just hope that Ingo gets back to his own time.
Me too. I miss him in Gen 5 already.
Yeah.
So yeah, and somebody Snow said actually yeah, Hoopa and Celebi represent time and space. That is very true, and they're both
Mm-hmm.
mythicals, and they could be studying for each school, and they both somehow have the primary colors in them somehow. Well,
Yeah.
Celebi's green, but it's shiny as violet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, time and space distort like Hoopa and Celebi could be feuding or some shit, and we have Hisuian forms coming back. And honestly, that whole changing type gimmick will work if there's primal reversions and like fast forwards for certain Pokemon.
Yep.
Like,
And we can finally get canon Primal Dialga.
right? Well, this is canon. Did you know? Did you know that? Hey, here, hold on. Let me get the YouTube video. Did you know that that Arceus was once Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, and Arceus all together. So their primal forms, the reason why they look like Arceus is that's how like you combine them all together. That's how they look.
Yeah.
So people have tried to draw the renditions of the original Arceus before you split.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's pretty damn good.
Hell yeah. Who's your favorite out of the trio?
Out of the trio, ooh, that's a good question. Are we taking in their alternate origin forms too?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna go with Giratina. I love the hell out of Platinum.
Hell yeah. Palkia's my boy. And Palkia's origin form looks way better than Dialga's. Don't at me.
Mm,
The Minotaur.
I would like the colors changed a little bit.
Oh, dude, Asteroid brought up Genesect reverts to his old version. Reverts to a Kabutops. Ooh. That's how they include Kabutops and Genesect into the game? Dude. I just thought I broke the code. There it is. And it's simple and easy to understand. Because you don't have to use it. You can just use the other Pokemon if you want to. And there's so many forms, and they like literally there's so many forms that they could use.
Oh yeah, if this game does not include all the fossils, they've wasted something.
Yeah, but think about the fossils. Like if they added new fossil forms, and that's their regional forms is new fossil forms, and you use your time thing to like fast forward their evolution.
Oh,
Dude,
we actually have the correct arrangement of all the Gen 8
yeah,
fish
they could do
and
so much with this, bro. I think I cracked the code. Game Freak, I'm sorry. If I crack the code, this is the sickest shit ever. And if I didn't, you need to implement this into a game immediately, because that's how you implement all of the forms at one time. All of the forms. You can even do it with megas if you want to, because
Yeah.
like you could fucking fast forward their evolution, and now all of a sudden they're a mega, right? Like
permanent mega.
you fast forward their evolution. You just have to adjust their stats accordingly, but like they're not megas anymore. They just have that design.
Power creep gonna be a bitch.
Not even. You just adjust their stats. They've done it before.
Yeah.
You just adjust their stats to be normal, and like, dude. Yeah, see, I want to switch now to see this shit. And people saying I cracked the code, dude. That is like the best idea I've had for this shit, like, to date. Definitely.
Man, hopefully we get that Pokemon presentation or Nintendo's presentation real soon.
It should be this month, man. It should be
Should
this
be.
month. It should be this
Only
month.
don't wait till the end.
I hope not too. Genesec old version. Yeah, that's Kabutops, dude.
Sitting
You
over
can
just
already
rock.
see Kabutops. Astro, look up a picture of Kabutops and then look up a picture of Genesect, and literally Genesect was Team Galactic messing with they were messing with Kabutops. And that could be a way that they add the whole Dexit situation.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's the way they add them back.
Genesect always to me looked like some kind of like they tried to bring back the Kabutops, but they mixed in Scyther for some reason because it
It's
was like a
He
descendant.
said Kabutops, nah. It's Kabutops, bro. Look up a picture of it. Do I need to put it on screen right now? Do I
No,
need to?
I get you. I just like there's
No, I'm
some like
talking to
slight.
Astro.
Oh,
He's over here. It's like saying no. It's not Kabutops. Like, of course it is.
yeah.
Snow
Actually,
just
no. It
thought of
kind of
something.
looks like they tried to get Kabutops from a Kabuto, and they like forced it midway through evolution, then stopped it, and then put it together because it was kind of like a amalgamation of
Yeah.
between the two. If it had like a middle form,
I mean,
and
they
then they
tried to
brought
make it a weapon or whatever to fight in the war.
yeah.
So, like, dude, Diancie or whatever, whatever that Pokeball thing is, going back, Magerna, going
Yeah,
back,
Magerna.
going back to her original form and shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
dude, I'm saying there's a lot of sick shit they could do.
There's so many mythicals that fit into this like little time space category.
Or the gimmick fucking revert your Pokemon back to a fucking baby Pokemon.
Oh, they finally bring in the de-evolution stuff like from the anime.
Yeah.
Where they had that cross dimension thing.
Yeah, you have a like Gigantamax move, like how it lasts 3 turns. You have a de-evolution move where you de-evolve your fucking opponent's Pokemon back. I mean that would be hard.
Yeah, that would make single stage Pokemon a lot more powerful.
Hell yeah, and singles has been lacking lately.
That's true.
They have Mega Stones for each Pokemon, add a few new Megas, and have Time Orbs to change the regional forms. Why don't they just have Time Orbs to change everything in general? They fast forward evolution like Megas to Megas. They like change the regional forms. They change everything. Like, I think that might be the idea, and it might be a Hoopa ring. Like Hoopa drops off a ring to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Hoopa comes to you at the beginning of the game and gives you like, and you save Hoopa or some shit, and like you get a piece of its ring, and then that's what allows you to do it.
Yeah, I could see that. Shoot, I was trying to remember what I was thinking of. The only issue I would have with de-evolution, if they did make that a gimmick, is I would say too many people would be upset with it because it'd be
Broken
treading way too close into the Digimon area.
Broken as hell.
Yeah.
But no, I was saying like that whole swap thing is like it's perfect. Like it's so good, and that's how you incorporate every single regional form into this game.
Yeah.
Every single form, and it brings back Megas not as powerful anymore. It just brings back the design, but like it brings back Megas in a way that is not broken anymore, and also that people will love. Like all of a sudden, you've just brought back everything.
Yeah,
Like
we need some more leaks.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Riddler's being too kind of like I think he's playing games with us right now. So like honestly, I'm waiting for the Pokemon Presents, and whenever if the fucking fire type is like I'm choosing the fire type even though I want to choose Quaxley, I'm choosing the fire type, but like because it's a little crocodile.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go with Sprigato.
Sprigatito.
Yeah, Sprigatito, whatever.
Yeah, that's
no speak other Spanish.
Caitlin's doing that too. Snow said they could have D Max, Z moves, Megas, and Time Orbs. Yeah, that's a little too much.
Yeah, let's stick with one. Just limit it to one.
Yeah, I think the Time Orbs would be sick, or to call it a Time Ring because it's a Hooper ring.
Yeah.
Time ring or time crystal, I guess, because that's what's in the logo. It's a little time crystal. Could be a gift from Celebi or a gift from Hoopa, dude. Or a gift from God himself.
Just so much speculation.
Yeah, man, we need one more presents because like this was just a teaser trailer that we saw. We need the real trailer that shows us like little gameplay segments and like what it's gonna be about and all of that. We need it. But all right, well, I think that kind of wraps it up. Sorry for the dead silence. I was like, we thought of a really good idea at the end of the segment. That's crazy.
Yep.
But as always, this stream is sponsored by Retro Tech Repair, and Retro Tech Repair is based in Georgia. They have years of video game experience and computer experience. They strive to have the best prices and the best quality of work, and they always keep the resale value of your console in mind when giving a quote. And they, from making your old video games work like new to HDMI port replacements on current gen consoles and old gen consoles and mods to any console that you need, contact them today at this link that I'm going to post here. And for the people audio listening or on YouTube, at the top of the description, it is Retro Tech Repair. If you mention that Will sent you or that you're from the Slimecast, you will get 15% off your purchase. And that is Retro Tech Repair. And thank you guys for tuning in to the Late Cast tonight. And I'm your host, Fetty, as always, joined by Mongo. Any last words?
Baba Booey.
Bet. I will catch y'all.